President Trump gave his first State of the Union address. It was uncharacteristic in its delivery. Trump was not Trump. He stuck to the teleprompter. Trump's delivery was not authentic, and the words themselves rang hollow. It was his attempt to look presidential and put all the questions about his presidency far behind him. Now, Trump's appeal to his base is his bombastic and unpredictable style. The fact that during the campaign, his reality TV show personality was fun to watch, got him a lot of free media, and it helped him win the election. In his first year in office, Trump acted more like a monarch than a president. He did not drain the swamp. He did not change Washington. In fact, he has done his very best to ignore all the rules here in Washington. In fairness, Trump has good news to share. The economy is good. But his message was focused not on unifying the country, as he promised. No. After a year of confusing and somewhat confounding his own party and totally ignoring the Democrats, it's hard to imagine how this president might regain its trust and get anything done. He cannot resist appealing to our fears and not our hopes. Although Trump highlighted the stories of brave Americans in the audience effectively, their stories of courage did not align with his policies. The GOP reveres Ronald Reagan, and for good reason. Reagan appealed to the best of the American spirit, that shining city on the hill for all the world to see. Although Trump offered a solution for the dreamers, he made it clear that he plans to slam the door shut behind them, declaring Americans are dreamers too. For Trump, immigration policy now means we will only take you if you don't need to come. The grandson of a German immigrant seems to have forgotten the American story. The immigrant renew the American dream. Immigrants time and time again prove that their hard work proves the American dream. This was, in fact, the basis of the response from Joseph P. Kennedy III, from a long line of successful Irish immigrants, including 2 U.S. senators and a president of the United States. In contrast to Trump and his family, this young leader, in his personification, basically he is the personification of public service, taught to him by his family, in the tradition of that family. To those who much is given, much is expected. In his speech, Kennedy called out the current administration as targeting the very idea that we are all worthy of protection. In a not-so-veiled reference to President Trump, Kennedy said that bullies may land a punch, but they never match the strength and spirit of a people united in the defense of the future. In closing, Kennedy reminded us that our country will be judged by the promises we keep. This is the measure of our character as Americans. Out of many, one. This is John Christopher Buer for Real Political News.